good, everybody? It's the Chosen One, back at it to shed this light about what's going on with this music industry. And it's really simple, man. Music is the universal language all over the globe. Yeah, man, that's the universal language around the world is music. That's how everybody stays connected. And just know that the vibrational pitch and tone of the music is what shifts your consciousness. If what you're listening to is activating your lower chakras, your lower self, that's what you're gonna delve into. I mean, it's pretty simple, people. If you listen to music that's going to help enlighten you and help give you knowledge and help yourself grow as a human being, then that's what you need to be listening to. You are what you eat. You are what you watch. You are what you put into your body. You are 90% water. So like I said, whatever you put, if you put bullshit in the water, you're going to have bullshit water. You know what I mean? If you allow the universe to purify the water, then that's what it's going to be. Period, point blank. So back in the 30s and 40s, we all know Jewish record label owners have been monopolizing black music, okay? Swindling talented entertainers into deals where the owners and the producers would make more money off of the artists' albums than the artists themselves. During the late 60s and into the 70s, there was something called soul music. Soul music, okay? It was all about universal love, unity, and higher consciousness. People all over the world, okay, were coming together. Black, white, brown, red, yellow, okay? All coming together as one. If this would have continued, people, within a 10-year span, humanity would have reached fifth dimensional consciousness, okay? Because that ether energy, you have to understand, that love energy, that pure, true love energy, that is the key to tapping into the fifth dimension, because that is what causes your heart chakra to be light as a feather and to allow your Merkaba to become a light ship so your spirit can reach the Stargate into the fifth dimension. That's what it's all about, people. That is what it's all about, man. And these Zionist Jews in power, they knew what was going on. So what did they do during the 60s and the 70s? They created the Vietnam War. They sparked up a bullshit reason, just like they always do, to go into Vietnam and to raid that country. Okay? They always have to, the parasite always has to shift consciousness back into beast animal state to get your lower six chakras activated. He wants you in beast animal state. Just like this fucking N.W.A. movie, okay? This fucking N.W.A. movie coming out right when the masses of people are trying to wake up. What do? They get your lower six chakras activated again. Activated again. Right when you're getting ready to reach that point, that they come and get you, man, every time, because you guys don't want to throw away your fucking cable boxes. I told you what they're gonna do, okay? Nobody gives a fuck about N.W.A. Gangsta rap is old and played out, okay? I'm gonna explain what happened with that shit in detail. Okay, so after the Vietnam War, the government put cocaine on the streets, mixed cocaine with a chemical, okay, chemically tainted it, and then created LSD, created heroin, put that on the streets, okay? So now you had a whole bunch of people addicted to it, selling it, and their lives and their families' lives were ruined because of it. But the Elohims were sending light codes on the earth to get people's consciousness back and on the right track. So in the early 80s, melanated brothers and sisters got together and created what was called hip-hop. Hip-hop was supposed to be higher infinite power healing our people. I'm gonna repeat that. Higher infinite power, healing our people. Okay? You had artists like the Sugar Hill Gang, Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, Run DMC, KRS-One, and Public Enemy, bringing the noise about higher consciousness, black unity, love, global love all across the world, okay? And Public Enemy in particular, okay? They were going straight at the Zionist Jews' necks, okay? So what did the Zionist Jews do then? The FBI hired a man named Jerry Heller, the motherfucker who got N.W.A. together to silence Public Enemy and promote thuggery and gangsterism in hip hop, okay? And they also bribed all of the members in Public Enemy to stay hush hush, and gave what's his name? What the hell is Flavor Flav? Gave Flavor Flav a reality TV show. They came after Professor Griff, but Professor Griff rebelled at first, okay? And he joined the conscious community, and he was exposing what was going on in the music industry at the time. But I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this. Professor Griff sold out either late 2012 or early 2013, because if you listen to him and Zaza Ali's radio show, the frequency of his message has changed. He's still with that Black Lives Matter bullshit that's gonna get everybody rounded up and chipped and put in FEMA camps, okay? He knows what the government's trying to do. He knows that the government's getting ready to round up every single race and put them in FEMA camps. It's not just black people, okay? So he's been sucked into the matrix, sucked into Satan's system, and now he's serving the Zionist Jews' agenda. Black Lives Matter. And like I said, we're not black, we're melanated, okay? But black is a curse. If you say you're black, that means you be lacking. You're lacking. Okay, so after Jerry Heller put N.W.A. into the forefront, he, let's just put it this way, more black men died from 1989 to 2010 than the total casualties of Vietnam. I'm gonna repeat that. Due to gang violence promoted by N.W.A. from 1989 to 2010, more black men died in the streets through gang violence than the total death toll of Vietnam. Wake the fuck up. Okay, now they want you guys back on that. They want you guys back back on that level. Okay, that Drake Meek Mill bullshit was to get the light skin, dark skin shit started up again. Okay, you guys got to detach from the TV. You got to detach from the cable, because what they're doing is they're lowering your conscious state. They're lowering your conscious state and getting your 6 chakras involved. And if you stay on that conscious level after this blood moon, you're gonna spiral down. However you go into this blood moon on September 28th is gonna manifest to the fullest extent. So if you're going into September 28th still on this gangster bullshit, Black Lives Matter, or I'm selling drugs in the streets, I got my hoes, you know what I mean? If this nigga crosses me the wrong way, I'ma put 2 in his dome and end his shit. If that's you going into this blood moon, I feel like I said, just hop in the FEMA camp right now, bro. Hop in the back of the police car, and they'll have your bed ready at the FEMA camp right now. Because like I said, it's no point. It's no point of even bullshitting around with you people. Okay? So, like I said, N.W.A. was the first major group to promote gangsterism and thuggery and violence and nonsense in hip hop. So now they took the frequency of hip hop and created gangster rap and gangsterism, and it became a part of people's lifestyle. Okay? Even in the early 90s, throughout the 90s, early 2000s, You had good artists who promoted love, wisdom, and higher knowledge. Okay, but for the most part, to counteract the bullshit, you had Tupac Shakur, who got signed in 1989 when he was 18, and his mission, his spiritual mission, was to unite melanated people and to get us owning our own stuff again, man. Okay, he was trying to unite the Bloods and Crips. He was trying to organize the black community, just like Umar Johnson is trying to do right now. But see, Tupac was such a well-known, respected public figure because he was such a fucking good artist that he had control of the masses. And the Zionist Jews could not accept that. They just couldn't accept it. So they hired Suge Knight and P. Diddy to start the East Coast, West Coast beef. Okay? And Orlando Johnson was also a hired agent. He wasn't a normal Crip. He was a hired FBI agent. Okay? And they took Tupac out. They took him out. Okay? Because actually he broke his Baphomet oath. He didn't know he took a Baphomet oath. But when he exposed Dr. Dre for being a homosexual on that California radio station, May of 1996, he broke his oath. When he exposed Quincy Jones for being a homosexual, he broke his oath. When he started his Illuminati campaign with the Hail Mary video, he broke his oath. So he knew he was marked for death. Okay? This is no game. This is no joke, people. So they planned to take Tupac and Biggie out, and that right there was the final stage of what the 2% had to do to completely take over the frequency and the direction of hip-hop. Okay? So after they were taken out, P. Diddy, Jay-Z, and Dr. Dre became the gods of hip-hop and the moguls of hip-hop. They had all the major deals. They had all the major contracts. They had all the endorsements. Okay? They were able to sign all the best artists. And they got everything they wanted. Everything they wanted. Their own clothes, their own alcohol. Some of them got sports teams. And they were all handed this by Zionist Jews, people. Jerry Heller still controls Dr. Dre, people. The Rockefellers still control Jay-Z. Why in the hell do you think they would let a black man promote their name like that, people? Wake the fuck up. Rockefeller. That's who's giving Jay-Z his money and all his endorsements and his deals. Okay? So, Dr. Dre, Jerry Heller put Dr. Dre up to an assignment to officially switch the frequency of hip-hop up after Tupac's death. And he was to sign an undercover agent to Aftermath. And notice they say it's Aftermath because it's the aftermath of the death and the destruction of hip-hop after Tupac and Biggie's death. Okay? So Aftermath signed none other than Marshall Mathers, Eminem. Marshall Mathers. They said his name is Marshall because he is a marshal. He is a police. He is the police. He is a goddamn agent. Okay? Go Google and YouTube Eminem dissing black women. When he was 15 to 16 years old, he put out an album, and on the whole album, half of the album, he was bad-mouthing black women, man. And he was promoting himself as a redneck racist. And if you don't believe me, everybody knows about it. You know, they're looking at the video, they're listening to it. It's already on YouTube and all over the internet. You when you have a chance, just go look it up and see what you think, man. Why in the fuck would a white man who is obviously completely racist, supposedly from the trailer parks of Detroit, why would he want to get involved with black music, people? Why would a racist want to get involved with black music? That would be like me, a person like me, wanting to join the KKK. Wake the fuck up, people. Please wake up. Because the only reason a well-known racist would want to be part of black music, okay, is to be an agent and to take over the frequency of your music. That's the only reason a racist would want to be part of hip-hop, okay? You got to use your higher wisdom, use your common sense, and wake the fuck up. Eminem, okay, was not even from goddamn 8 Mile. He's not even from 8 Mile. His whole life was a goddamn lie. Look up, what the hell is the name of that? I know about three people who were born and raised in Detroit in their late 30s, early 40s, and they were from 8 Mile, just like Eminem was. And I'm working with them at the time, so I asked these people, you know, have you ever seen Eminem? Was he really relevant? I mean, did you ever hear about him or see him growing up? You know what they told me? They said they never heard or seen of that motherfucker in their lives. And they said, when the movie 8 Mile came out, they said, who the fuck is Eminem? They said, we don't know no damn Eminem. Like, who the hell is Eminem? Marshall Mathers. We never knew no white dude rapping like that back in the 80s and the 90s. Hell no. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is Eminem's mother even sued Eminem for defamation of character. This is what proves what I'm saying. Eminem's mother legally sued Eminem in court for defamation of character because her role in the movie 8 Mile was legally proven to have been a farce. I'm gonna repeat that. Eminem's mother legally sued Eminem in court for millions of dollars for defamation of character. That means that her role in 8 Mile was legally proven to have been a lie. A big fat lie. People, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, court cases and court documents are actually public knowledge. So any of you people who still think it's bullshit can look this shit up online and go look up the recording office's documents and pull up his mother suing him in court for lying about her role in 8 Mile, for lying about his whole life in 8 Mile. Okay, this dude was a country bumpkin redneck, never hung around black people. The only time he did that was when, like I said, when Jerry Heller put Dr. Dre up to signing him. Then when Dr. Dre signed Eminem, Eminem then put on D12. He never kicked it in 8 Mile with D12 growing up. Y'all better wake the fuck up, man. Y'all better wake the fuck up and do your research, man. Because you getting played. And Eminem also sacrificed Proof as his ritual sacrifice back in 2007. They hired the motherfucker to shoot him in the neck outside that goddamn nightclub. Because that was his sacrifice. Just like Dr. Dre sacrificing his eldest son to become the first billionaire in hip-hop to promote the beats. That's really a 6, not even a B. To promote the beats. That lower 6 energy beating up on your goddamn higher 7 chakras. The Beats headphones beating up on your higher self. You better wake the fuck up. Dr. Dre, the witch Dr. Dre, casting spells on your ass like a goddamn witch doctor. Eminem. Ain't shit chocolate about Eminem, man. I'm telling you right now. Why would a racist, redneck, country bumpkin want to be a part of hip-hop? And I'm gonna break this shit down. When the Jews wanted to take over the frequency of rock and roll for melanated people and make it go down, who did they hire as the agent? None other than Elvis. Elvis, people. Okay, let's fast forward the clock. 1988. Who did they try to implement in the hip hop system to take over the frequency of the hip hop music? None other than Vanilla Ice. But guess what? They exposed Vanilla Ice's ass. He didn't last that long because they exposed him as a fraud. So see, they tried with Vanilla Ice. The Jews tried to take the frequency over with Vanilla Ice, but they failed. They failed. So who did they try after they took out Biggie and Tupac? They got none other than Eminem. And Eminem put on D12 and 50 Cent. 50 Cent to promote the gangsterism again, the gangsterism bullshit, the thug lifestyle. And then this is what sealed the deal and destroyed hip hop officially. In 2000 and early 2007, 50 Cent signed none other than Soulja Boy. And from that moment on, bubblegum, pop, ringtone, bullshit, rap was promoted and put into the forefront. And now artists were just concerned about making fancy beats with catchy phrases and punchlines and ringtone rap than making quality music. So now, after Soulja Boy, all you have is a new dance, okay? A new catchy hook, and homosexual style. That's all that's being promoted. Soon as Soulja Boy hit the forefront, I'm telling you guys right now, who followed that shit? Little B, Chief Keef, Trinidad James, fucking all these one-hit wonders, Flo Rida, Hurricane Chris, fucking, I'm telling you right now, after Soulja Boy, you didn't have shit but a whole bunch of bubblegum gimmick, sorry ass rappers, ringtone rappers that just wanted to put out one-hit wonders, get they fucking ringtone revenue, get radio play, get a couple of endorsements, and have a couple of album sales, and that's it. Hip-hop was officially dead. It was not higher infinite power healing our people. It was now shit hop. After 50 Cent signed Soulja Boy in 2007, it went from hip-hop to shit hop. And that's what the fuck you have now. Fucking Meek Mill. That dude is fucking sorry. All he does is just fucking yell and scream and tried to take Tupac's swag. His punchlines and flow and his fucking metaphors and shit, they're average at best. They're fucking average at best. Like I said, man, that dude is a fucking fraud. How the fuck was he selling pounds of cocaine and crack in Philly, but the motherfucker couldn't even afford to get his braids done? Y'all better wake the fuck up, man. Y'all better wake the fuck up, man. Do you realize you can't even be selling ounces? Cause OZs go for 360 to 400 an ounce. Talking about you was moving pounds. That motherfucker was a goddamn homeless bum and decided to take it up the ass and sacrifice Little Snoop, okay, to get signed on with the correctional officer Ricky Ross. Y'all better wake the fuck up, man. Wake up. Eminem's a goddamn agent. Dr. Dre, P. Diddy, okay, Suge Knight, Quincy Jones, they were all on Tupac and Biggie's death. It's all about sacrificing souls to Lucifer so the Jews, the Zionist Jews, can give you that money, that status, and that fame. That's what it's all about, people. And on this next video, I'm gonna have a list of each rapper and who they had to sacrifice to get their major record deal. This is gonna blow your minds, man. Stay tuned. It's the Chosen One, man. I'm out.